Okay, I have a new effect for you today, and for this you could use a borrowed deck of cards. Okay, so go ahead and just mix the cards thoroughly. You could even have the spectators do this. Now I'm going to assume I have two spectators, even though one spectator would work just fine. Okay, so what you do is you just fan out the cards for the two spectators, spectator A over here, spectator B over here, and then spectator A, with your back turned as the performer, they're going to choose 4 random red cards. Okay, so maybe they'll come in here and choose these 4. Okay, of course they don't say anything. Spectator B will choose 4 random black cards. Okay, and of course they would turn those down. Go ahead and tell them that we don't need the rest of the deck. And then with your back still turned, have them randomly stack these 2 sets of cards so that you as the performer don't even know what color's on top. So they'll just randomly stack those. And then you turn around as the performer, go ahead and take the cards and say, well, since the 2 of you saw the cards, we probably should give them a bit of a mix here. So spectator A, which pair should I pick up first? One over here, spectator B, bottom one, spectator A, top one, okay, and then the final far left one. Now for all of this to work, we actually have to spell a very important phrase. It's double reveal, okay? So it's D-O-U-B-L-E, double, and then reveal. R-E-V-E-A-L, double reveal. Okay. So at this point, what I'm going to do is deal a card to spectator A, deal the second card to spectator B, and set these down. And I need each of you independently to look at your cards without showing me or the other spectator. Okay. Now, of course, I don't have spectators here, so we're all going to have to see the cards. But it looks like spectator A chose the 9 of hearts, okay? Spectator B chose the 4 of clubs, okay? So we'll go ahead and just stack those back on top. Now, since the cards are the top 2 cards, we probably should mix things. So spectator A, you're going to decide how many left-right shuffles we perform with random stacking decided by you. So how should I stack these? Left on right, okay? Now you can decide how many of these we do, and that is a true statement. When you go to perform this, spectator A over here can perform as many left-right dealings as they like with random stacking. That is a true statement. How would you like them stacked this time? Left on right? Okay, you want to do just a third and final one? Okay, that's fine. Okay, how would you like these stacked this time? Right on left. Okay. Now, spectator B, we're going to give you a very different mixing procedure that will randomize the cards further. It's called the Klondike Shuffle. This is where you take the top and bottom cards off as one. Okay, that's called the Klondike Shuffle. How many of those would you like me to perform? It is a free choice. Just 2? Okay, so I've done 1. So I'll do a second one right here. Now, a note to you as the performer, spectator B over here, they can ask for as many Klondike shuffles as they like. You can do 7 of them or 700 of them. You truly can. And then to finish, all we're going to do is spell our special phrase, double reveal. So D-O-U-B-L-E, double, and then reveal, R-E-V-E-A-L. Okay, very good. And then from here, we'll go ahead and just deal out the cards into 2 piles, a left and a right. Okay, now, what's important about this particular effect is I will not find your cards because the cards themselves will find your cards. Okay, since I haven't seen the faces of any of the cards, but the cards know what is here. And in particular, they know what you selected. So they have a very clever way of communicating to us what spectator A chose and what spectator B chose. Okay, so for the first time, spectator A, what was the color of the card that you saw? And spectator A will say, well, it was red. Spectator B, what was the color of the card you saw? And they'll say it was black. Okay, so let's see if the cards indeed have an ability and power to reveal the precise cards that the two of you freely arrived at. Okay, so let's just take a look at the cards for the first time here. Okay, seeing anything interesting? I don't know. I think I am. Do you think the cards are trying to tell us something? I believe Spectator A, you said your card was red. Is it the 9 of hearts? It is. I think the cards made that perfectly clear. Spectator B, you said your card was black. I'm guessing it's the 4 of clubs. Did the cards communicate that to us clearly? Yes, you think they did? I agree. I think they communicated it very clearly. Okay, so how is this done? You do exactly what I did. This will work perfectly, and everything I told you is true. And when I said certain shuffles can be done many times, that is true. The only subtlety in terms of the handling I need to show you, and in the description below, I'll give a write-up of the steps and the mathematics driving this. So if you want to understand why this works and maybe how you can come up with variations on this effect. But the only subtlety I need to show you was when if you remember, when the spectators saw their selection for the first time. Okay, you remember at the point when the packet had been combined, the red with the black. We dealt that into 4 piles, randomly stacked those, and then we spelt double reveal. And then from there, I showed Spectator A, the top card. Do you remember that? And Spectator B, the second card from the top. The only thing you need to do, remember, this is the original top card. This was the original second from the top. You just need to reverse that ordering. So all I did is I just pick up Spectator A's card first, which really should go on top of Spectator B's. But then I picked up Spectator B's card and put it on top of Spectator A's. So those 2 cards got switched. And then everything else is self-working and is guaranteed to succeed because of the mathematics driving it. So take a look at the description below for those details. And I appreciate you watching and encourage you to take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.